Hello students, welcome back to AdiChemistry online coaching. In this presentation, we will learn how to solve a question from the CSIR NET June 2025 question paper from the topic radioactive decay. Before jumping into the solution, I will first give you a quick overview of the key concepts that make this problem much easier to solve. Then we will go step by step through the solution, followed by a few practice questions to strengthen your understanding. This discussion will also be useful for other competitive exams such as GATE, IIT JAM, JEE and NEET. Now let us look at the question. A radioactive element X emits 2 alpha particles and 1 gamma particle to yield element Y of mass number 82. X also emits 1 alpha particle and 1 beta particle to yield element Z with an atomic number 44. Our task is to determine the identities of X, Y and Z and then select the correct option. Let us break this question into two parts for better clarity. In the first part, element X is converted into element Y by emitting 2 alpha particles and 1 gamma particle. In the second part, the same element X is converted into element Z by emitting 1 alpha particle and 1 beta particle. Before solving this, let us quickly revise the key concepts related to radioactive decay that will help us approach this problem systematically. Let us now understand how to represent a nuclide and other particles. In nuclear chemistry, our focus is mainly on the nucleus of the atom. Such species are called nuclides. A nuclide represents only the nuclear part of an atom. While dealing with nuclides, we generally do not consider the electrons. A nuclide is commonly represented by specifying its mass number and atomic number. Here X represents the nuclear species or any other particle of interest. The mass number, written as a superscript, represents the total number of protons and neutrons. The atomic number, written as the subscript, represents the number of protons in the nucleus. And for charged particles, it can also indicate the charge. Depending on the convention used, the notation may vary slightly, but the basic idea remains the same. The superscript denotes the mass number and the subscript denotes the atomic number as shown on the screen. In radioactive decay, unstable nuclei emit alpha, beta and gamma radiations to attain stability. An alpha radiation consists of helium nuclides with a mass number of 4 and an atomic number of 2. Beta radiation consists of high energy electrons. These are represented either by the symbol beta or beta minus or by the notation E with a mass number of 0 as a superscript and a charge of -1 as a subscript. Gamma radiation represents massless, chargeless, high energy packets of electromagnetic radiation. Unlike alpha and beta radiation, gamma radiation does not consist of particles. There is another important particle called positron, which is represented as beta plus. It can also be written as E with a mass number of 0 in the superscript and a charge of +1 in the subscript. Now let us see what happens when an alpha particle is emitted by a nuclide. When a nuclide emits an alpha particle, the mass number of the resulting nuclide decreases by 4 and the atomic number decreases by 2. For example, as shown on the screen, When a nuclide M with mass number A and atomic number Z emits an alpha particle, the resulting nuclide N will have a mass number of A minus 4 and an atomic number of Z minus 2. Now let us understand what happens when a beta particle is emitted. When a beta particle is emitted, the atomic number of resulting nuclide increases by 1 while the mass number remains unchanged. To understand this, we need to look at what happens inside the nucleus during beta emission. A neutron in the nucleus is converted into a proton and an electron. The emitted electron is what we call the beta particle. As a result, the number of protons increases by 1, which leads to an increase in the atomic number by 1. Next, let us understand what happens when a positron is emitted. During positron emission, the atomic number of the resulting nuclide decreases by 1, while the mass number remains unchanged. This is because inside the nucleus, a proton is converted into a neutron and a positron. The emitted positron is nothing but the beta plus particle. As a result, the number of protons decreases by 1, leading to a decrease in the atomic number by 1. And the last one is emission of gamma radiation. During the emission of gamma radiation, both mass number as well as atomic number remain unchanged. Let us now solve the question. First, let us focus on the part where X emits 2 alpha particles and 1 gamma radiation to form Y, which has a mass number of 82. Let the mass number of X is A and the atomic number is Z. When 2 alpha particles are emitted, the mass number decreases by 2 into 4, that is equal to 8. Therefore, the mass number of Y is written as A minus 2 into 4 or simply A minus 8. We know that the mass number of Y is equal to 82. Therefore, we can write A minus 8 is equal to 82. From this, we get A is equal to 90. Now let us move on to the second part, where X is converted into nuclide Z by emitting 1 alpha particle and 1 beta particle. Due to the emission of an alpha particle, the atomic number decreases by 2, and due to the emission of a beta particle, the atomic number increases by 1. So, the net change in atomic number is written as Z minus 2 plus 1. Don't be confused, here Z represents the atomic number of X. Since the atomic number of the resulting nuclide Z is given as 44, we can write Z minus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 44. From this, we get Z is equal to 45. So finally, for the element X, mass number A is equal to 90 and atomic number Z is equal to 45. On substituting these values, we can determine the identities of X, Y and Z along with their respective mass numbers and atomic numbers as shown on the screen. Therefore, the correct option is 2. Now test your understanding by solving a few practice questions. This is question number 1. Consider the following nuclear reactions. Uranium-238 with atomic number 92 emits 2 alpha particles by giving nuclide A, and nuclide A gives another nuclide B by emitting 2 positrons. The number of neutrons in the element B is, 4 options are given. You have to choose the correct option. Your time starts now. Solve this question and write your response in the comments section. And this is the second one. The radionuclide thorium-234 with atomic number 90 undergoes 2 successive alpha decays followed by 1 beta decay. The atomic number and mass number respectively of the resulting nuclide are, again 4 options are given. You have to choose the correct one. Your time starts now. Solve the question and write your response in the comments section. That's all for now. Visit AdiChemistry.com for more information on this topic, or search for CSIR NET AdiChemistry by using any search engine to get study material for these examinations. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. All the best.